been using drugs?
Since I was 15 and I'm 26 now, an ex-boyfriend, it got me started using drugs. I had no idea what drugs did to you or anything, and I was insecure about myself. I was 220 pounds, so he was using, and a lot of my money was going towards supporting his habit, so I felt in order to like be a part of him and his friends and stuff that I had to use drugs too, and I had no idea about withdrawal or anything like that because nobody in my family used drugs or any of my friends, so I started doing it because he was doing it. Stupid, right?
So what do you want people to know that you don't think they already know?
It's just crazy. It just ruins your life. Like the kids now today, like even like with smoking weed, like usually some people, like they say you have addictive personalities and stuff like that. I don't know if that's so much true. I think it has to do with the people you're hanging with, like especially for the young kids and stuff. Like sometimes when you smoke weed, it does escalate to other things. It's just crazy. Just crazy. Like they don't understand. Like when you use heroin and stuff like that, you actually go through physical withdrawal after using it for a while, and it's crazy. It destroys your whole life. It naturally happens over a period of time, but you lose everything. It just ruins your whole life. And in order to stop, you have to really, really want it. You have to really be sure. Like there can't even be a part of you that, like before I had gotten clean and like there was a part of me that wasn't sure if I could really do it. Now I'm at the point where I know that that's what I want. I want my life to change. I want a different life. It's just crazy.
Is drugs prevalent enough to, is it so prevalent that it makes it harder to stop, or?
What do you mean?
Well, if it were harder to get, would you still be as determined to,
Probably, yeah, because I get physically sick from it. Yeah, I would have to get it. Yeah, I would have to. I wouldn't be able to function without it. You can't brush your teeth, you can't comb your hair, you can't do anything. You can't lay still, you can't sleep, diarrhea, throwing up, sweating, it's horrible. Yeah, I would still have to get it, yeah. Like even when I lived in Acco, I used to have, but you know, I had my grandmom who was alive then who gave me money every day. She gave me $120 every day. My ex-boyfriend can testify to that. That's how I got my money, but she would make me swear I wasn't using drugs with it. You know, I'd make up all kinds of stories. I think she knew, but she just wanted to believe that it wasn't true. But I used to go from Acco to catch the speed line over. I used to go to Philly for a while until about 5 years ago I started going to Camden. Yeah, I would still have to get it, yeah.
has the supply slowed down at all?
Absolutely not. If one person gets locked up, they have another person out to sell it. It's everywhere, and the cops don't do anything. They ride right by it.
So even after 9/11, when we supposedly closed all the borders?
Yeah, right. It's still there. Everywhere, every corner, everywhere. In Philly, there's like 3 different dope sets on one corner, as opposed to Camden. On each corner, you just have one person. As opposed to Philly, you have 3 different kinds on one street. It's still there. That's a bunch of crap. It's everywhere. Even in the suburbs, you could take it to the suburbs and sell it for more money than the city. So yeah, it's easy to get, very easy, for anybody.
How would you stop it if it were up to you?
You have to really want to, like the methadone pills, because if I went to a detox, being as I use so much, nothing they give me would touch a hair on my head. It would be like going cold turkey, and if I could do that, I'd do it now, but I can't. It's too hard. So I have to get the methadone pills. They're $25 a piece, so I have to save about $350 because I don't want to be on the clinic, because you get physically sick from methadone too. I think that's just a legal way of using. Usually people get on the clinic when they don't have money for the dope or whatever. I have money. Money's not a problem. It's just I don't want to live like that anymore. I'm tired of the whole lifestyle. I'm tired of waking up sick. And if I was on the clinic it's like the same thing. You get sick without that after taking that for about a week or two. So you have to go get that every day. I just want to buy the pills, take them for 4 days, go to meetings and do what they tell me to do that, you know, I have to do to stay clean. And that's what I want.
Cool. I like your answer better than what my question was.
Right.
Because what I meant was if you wanted to stop the drug problem in the United States, how would you do it?
I don't think it'll ever stop. Like they could, like how they have the cops out and stuff arresting people. It's never going to go away. It's always going to be there. They're never going to be able to stop it because once they arrest one person, there's always another person. So I don't think the drugs in the United States will ever stop. It's always going to be there.
Well, that what confuses me is you can't grow opium in your basement.
Right. So
It's got to come from somewhere else.
Right. So they get it in here somehow. They sneak it
Okay.
over here somehow. So I don't think it'll ever stop. Like even like my one friend, he sells mass quantities of weed and stuff, and his one friend has a bar in Honduras. I'm not real sure how it works, but so one time they had snuck a plane over there back here because they said when you take an airplane over there, you have to report certain, I forget how it works out, but they snuck it over there and got it back here. So obviously other people must do the same thing. So, and I think the government makes more money off of, like they always talked about legalizing marijuana. They make more money off of being illegal than they would legal. So obviously the government.
The government makes money with it being illegal?
Yeah, that's what somebody was saying, that the government makes more money off of drugs being illegal because you figure, how do drugs get in here? They have all like on the borders and stuff like that, they have security and here and there. Obviously they're involved in it somehow because it wouldn't be getting here like it does, you know? So they have to be involved in it somehow, right?
Yeah.
Right.